Thank you for doing this.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me.
Now, you're quite creative.
Thank you.
You're involved in a band. You are how do you call yourself? Cartoonist free. And
Yes.
you are a co-founder of a record company.
Yes.
What would you like people to know about you?
Oh, that's such a good question. I mean, think I would just like people to know that I like to make tons of different stuff. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, just like broadly creative.
Tell me about the band.
So the band is fanclubwallet, and we started it in like 2020. It was just me making songs at first, and then I would take them to Michael, who's our producer and drummer. Uh, and it's kind of grown into more of a band vibe now. Nat, who plays bass and guitar, definitely contributes on the songs more, and yeah, it's grown from just me hiding in my room to more of the joys of friendship.
People always like to put music in different genres, different boxes. How would you describe your music?
I think I will just stay with indie rock. Um, I think, yeah, it is hard to put
Hmm.
music in a box, but yeah, it's indie rock.
And the name of the band is interesting. It's intriguing.
Yeah, I have an actual wallet. It's like a Dennis the Menace fan club wallet. That was my dad's. And one summer, every time I'd go to pay for something, I'd be like, hold on, I have to get out my fan club wallet. And then that's just kind of how it became the name.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. And what about the record label?
Oh yeah, Club Records is like an Ottawa DIY sort of label and resource center. So we run a website that's got a bunch of free resources for artists to help you know how to tour or like how to book a show, how to upload your music to the internet. And that kind of just started out of Michael was getting all these messages all the time, like, how did you do this? How do you do this?
Hmm.
And they made a Google Doc that had all the information in it. I was like, well, maybe we should have this all on a website so like people can just go to the website. And now every time I like learn something new about like the music industry, I try to write it down and put it on this website.
And there's a Bandcamp page too, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. So Michael is a producer, and actually, I guess technically, so am I. So anything that we've produced, if people want help putting it out, we'll put it out for them under Club Records. But it's not like a serious label. Like we don't give out money or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me about being a cartoonist. What is a cartoonist freak?
Yes. So I started out doing art, like way before I started doing music, and I thought I was gonna be. My plan was to like be a graphic novelist,
Okay.
which, in a way, feels like kind of funny to me now. Both like being a graphic novelist and being a musician as a job are two like really randomly difficult
Hmm.
things to make work. But music just ended up working out first. But yeah, I've been making like comics and illustrations since forever ago.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, I love doing it.
Going back to the band, you'll be playing Osheaga.
Yes, yeah, this will be our first time playing Osheaga. We're playing on the Saturday at 2 o'clock. If anyone wants to come.
And your music is, yeah, I listened to a few of your releases, and it's I can see how live it would be. It would be good.
Yeah, it's definitely really fun live. I incorporate like the art into the live
Hmm.
experience. So I've got all my animations, and we bring like a CRT TV with us, and we play them
Okay.
on the TV. We're gonna try to have like 5 or 6 different TVs with the animations on them for Osheaga, so I think that'll be cool.
Well, even on your website, Fan
Oh,
Club Wallet. The website has. Well,
yes. I actually hired my friends to do the art for the
okay.
website. I had the idea, and then I was like, I think one of my friends could execute this better. So my friend Etta did all the little wallet
Yeah, yeah.
contents, and then my friend Craig did the opening animation
Okay.
of the wallet.
Good. Shall we talk albums?
Yeah, I love to talk albums.
Now, usually I have an idea of what we're going to be talking about, but this time I have no idea what you've selected. So let's just go. Your go-to album.
Okay, my go-to album is probably Psychic Chasms by Neon Indian.
Okay.
It's this like indie electronica album from the 2010s. I really like it because it kind of feels like summer every time I put it on. Um, and it has this sort of like, yeah, cool, like hot high school summer night
Okay.
vibe. And I think that it's I don't know, it's like fun and colorful, but it's still like kind of easy to listen to.
Oh, good. That sounds good.
Yeah, I love it.
I'll have to look into that. Now, the first album you bought.
Okay, yes, the first album I ever bought was OK Go's Blue Color of the Sky. I don't know if you know anything about OK Go, but they make all these like crazy music videos with like Rube Goldberg machines, and
Okay.
this is like kind of what they're known for is their like insane music videos. My mom introduced me to them because they used IKEA furniture
Oh,
in like one of their music videos, and she worked at IKEA. She's like, check this out, and I was like, whoa, this is actually a cool band. My mom is showing me a cool band. But yeah, I remember my dad was like, I'll pay you $20 if you help me move all these bricks to the backyard, and then I used the $20 and I went and I bought that CD.
so did you buy? Were you intending on buying that, or did you just
I knew I wanted
you knew you
that
wanted?
one. I bought a song on iTunes, and I said I
Okay.
gotta get this whole album at CD Warehouse.
Good old CD warehouse.
Yeah, I bring it back. CD
Yeah,
Warehouse
bring
was the
it back.
best.
That was really good. A Sunday morning album.
Okay, my Sunday morning album pick is Ape in Pink Marble by Devendra Banhart.
Mhm.
Um, it's sort of like easy listening, but there's a couple sort of like ABBA inspired tracks on that. He used to make like freak folk music, and it was
Mhm.
all like super weird, but this album he kind of goes like synth mode with it.
All right.
Um, but it's like very relaxing. I love it.
Yeah, I know him from I think his first and second albums,
Yeah,
and it's his voice sometimes. Well, I don't know if it's different on this on the album you're talking,
yeah,
but there I had to listen to it a few times to
I know.
decide do I like this or not.
My partner also like does not like his voice
No.
at all, but likes this album.
Okay.
This one is definitely the like accessible Devendra Van Hart
Okay.
pick. I think. I mean, I like his old stuff a lot, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. What album would you say has stood the test of time?
Okay, this was kind of difficult to think about, and also I don't know, is like maybe a cop out because I actually think a couple of the songs on this are not the best, but I do think that it has the best four-song run
Okay.
in like of all albums that I like ever. So it's Healing by Todd Rundgren.
Okay.
And so it's got at the end it's got Healing Part 1, Healing Part 2, Healing Part 3, and then Time Heals.
Okay.
And Time Heals is like a bonus track that like isn't on the vinyl or like the CD. I think it's on streaming, but whatever. It's not on like every copy of this
Mm.
album. But I heard Healing Part 1 in a movie, and I was like, what is this song? It's so good. And I just think that this is like, I don't know, he's known for he's known for like other kinds of music, but I think this like four-song run on this album is like the songs are really long, so it's kind of like an album in itself. and they're just so good. And I do feel like healed every time I listen to all the healing tracks.
Is that a later album? Because I only know him for like something, anything.
Yeah, that's such a good album
Yeah,
too. Yeah, I think it's after that.
and then he was Utopia.
Yeah, I think it's something in the 80s,
Okay.
probably because it is like a little synth heavy,
Hmm.
like it's a little
Okay.
less rocky. Like he's kind of doing this like almost ambient, really spacious thing on Healing Part 1 that he's definitely not doing on something
No,
anything.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. The last album that you bought.
The last album that I bought was on tour. We went to my favorite CD store, CD Seller, which is in Washington, D.C. I don't know if it's like exactly in Washington. It might be just like slightly
Hmm.
out of it. But this place has the best selection of CDs in the whole entire world, I swear to God.
Oh, wow.
But it's Connie Converse. How Sad, How Lovely.
Oh,
This is a cool album because she she like wrote all of these songs in like I think in the 60s, and she was like super unknown, and they just like recorded them in her kitchen with her friends, and they are like really original folk songs. Like she's kind of was doing it like before
mhm.
anyone else was, and they all some of them kind of sound like lullabies. And then she disappeared. She literally disappeared, and no one has found her since then. But somebody found her music and re-released it like years later, and that's kind of when she got popular, which is always makes me sad when like
Yeah.
artists don't get to know that people like really love their music. But yeah, I just had never seen. I think they recently re-released the physicals for it because for a long time it wasn't being like pressed anymore.
Mhm.
But yeah, I just picked that one up. I think it's this label Light in the Attic. They
Yeah,
do they do all those really cool
yeah,
re-releases.
re-releases. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Now, an album that more people should hear,
Okay. Yes. I
besides your own.
I have been listening to it's called Sweet as Broken Dates, Lost Somali Tapes from the Horn of Africa. I kind of feel lame saying this, but I stumbled upon a song on TikTok by this band, Dur Band. Um, and then went and I was like, this song is so good. And then I looked it up and it's, all these like Somali bands from like the 60s. And it's literally so good. I've listened to this album like a bajillion times. It's so fun, so cool, and I love listening to older music that has like it's kind of like poorly recorded,
Mm.
because it's just got like such an awesome, I don't know, hissy
Yeah,
quality to it that I like. But yeah, this album is awesome. It's really good. There's just a bunch of different bands that are on this compilation.
that's good. Yeah, compilations. You can find such unique music
Yeah,
on the compilation.
whenever we're CD shopping, I always try to pick up record compilations or like
Mm.
label
Hmm.
compilations, because then like you get to hear all the artists on the label, which is cool. But sometimes there's like weird songs on there that aren't on any other
Hmm.
albums, so I love that.
Good. Now, if someone wanted to find you on the internet, on Instagram and everything, what's the best way?
You just gotta look up Fan Club Wallet. It's that everywhere.
Good. Well, thank you very much again.
Yeah, thanks for having me.